This photo provided by the Warren County Regional Jail shows Rene Boucher, who is accused of assaulting Sen. Rand Paul RKy. A U.S. senator was allegedly assaulted 3 days ago, and the more we learn about it, the stranger it becomes. Since Sen. Rand Paul RKy was attacked on Friday, we've found out that the accused party is his next-door neighbor in a gated community in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The neighbor, Rene Boucher, has confirmed that he tackled Paul. We've also learned that Paul sustained more severe injuries than previously known, including 5 broken ribs, 3 of which were displaced fractures, meaning they are partially or cracked, and that they will require months of recovery. Police had initially said that Paul sustained minor injuries, and as the Washington Post said, O'Keefe writes, the severity of those injuries could lead to felony charges against Boucher, rather than the current misdemeanor charge. The motive is still unclear, though, and pregnantly so, given the accused has basically admitted to the attack. After some right-wing outlets noted that the neighbor appears to have socialist tendencies, some suggested the attack might be politically motivated. In the aftermath of the mass shooting at a congressional baseball practice earlier this year, before which the shooter asked if the members on the field were Republicans, that narrative clearly had some draw. But, apparently in response to those theories, Boucher's lawyer, Matthew J. Baker, issued a statement Monday assuring that this had absolutely nothing to do with either's politics or political agendas. Then he added that it was a very regrettable dispute between 2 neighbors over a matter that most people would regard as trivial. And then he added that Boucher hopes the 2 men could get back to being neighbors as quickly as possible. Okay, so it's a trivial matter, but apparently he can't say what was so trivial. Is it because the reason is embarrassing, because it might somehow be more incriminating, or what? It's also somewhat more difficult to believe such serious injuries would result from such a trivial dispute. And the line about them resuming as neighbors as quickly as possible is a bit odd. I'm guessing Paul doesn't exactly feel the same way right now. Paul's office isn't clarifying exactly what happened either, for what it's worth, but a statement from Paul's chief of staff doesn't exactly downplay it. It is a pending, serious criminal matter involving state and federal authorities, Doug Stafford said. We won't have any further comments at this time. The wording there, involving state and federal authorities, is also somewhat intriguing. Why are the federal authorities going to be involved? We only know so far of the arrest warrant in Kentucky. Is it just because Paul is a U.S. senator and they are inherently involved? There are a lot more questions than answers right now. And the whole thing seems to be getting more opaque rather than less.